in the attack.
He's feeling pressured to find kills, and Spike exposed, but he's back into the fight off the flash. That's gorgeous!
Beautifully done. 2 falls.
Corrode being the first map, I think, might actually play in their favor. You get this new map.
No one's up in A either, so they know it's a B stack immediately.
He's gonna get bullied. The Sage can't hold there.
You have no information. You can't hold 2 lines on your own. Here it is.
At the ready and now popped. The stuns will buy a little bit of time, and Prize is there to cover. Beautifully done from the attack.
But again, Fury are trying to come at this retake from just 1 choke point. And they're gonna get deleted!
Not enough options, not enough ways in.
Thought that might have been a kill, just a lot of damage on the Spike.
LZ will fall. Furia holding a line on this mid fight.
B main now.
Vera hasn't done this a ton, but he was ready for it.
Really good hold.
Very nicely done.
Spike down A.
So it seems like the round will go in favor of Furia. And now, given how these last couple of rounds have gone, the dog trying to find the op as another shot rattles off. Verso will fall. 2E's a little labored, but finally finds its mark, and Paula dashing forward, stunts connect, the spray does too. Paula gets his 2, Arango has to take a step back, and Paula saves him once more.
It didn't even come down to Arango's op. We put so much focus on it, he just got smoked off and wasn't able to play the game. And both of these ops, really.
I mean, if not for Paula's heroics. And look at how quickly the defense is rotating over here. This is dangerous if you're 2G. You're brute forcing your way into this, and it might be ill-advised. Spike does his best, but the counterpunch from Paula is prettier. Quite frankly, 3 on the round. 4 tries to dash away, and they're not really in a position to trade each other. He's got to ISO these fights. Yeah. I can't believe Fury are still here B. Given that the wall has gone down, given that you hear the flash, but again, brute force is the name of the approach that they want. They've already TP'd out onto site. Look at where LZ is. Finally dropping down, and he transfers all over 2G.
1 enemy remaining.
3 kills found, silence left in 1v2. With just a Sheriff in play, has to settle the shots, gets it down to 1v1, 33. Trying to commit to the plant, will be given the window. Yeah, perhaps in a bit of trouble here. Spike gonna miss. Off on the first shot, there's that late crunch. Honestly, they've done well to get out onto the site and get the Spike down in the face of all of that.
They boxed themselves in with this wall.
Paula playing on the other side of it with a little bit of help. 2G still have not been able to get out onto the site, and so they might be comfortable sitting in these hunkered down positions. gobera gets 3 on the round. 2G, 5 stingers and heavy armor on a couple of members. Paula dashing forward. That's a Vandal that will greet you and send you quickly into the next round. LZ getting another.
Yeah, it's not a fun position to be in for Furia.
Is there something in the composition that's missing that gives you maybe a little bit more? So actually hold that thought. I'll hold. 2G, beautifully done. That Verso is gonna have to snap on of these, and he's gotten 2! He gets all 3! The Red will clutch for Furia! Let's face it, Furia did not really invest anything to maintain. And they have no idea. Spike is able to get his 1 kill, but Prize once again tucked in the tiniest of corners. Will get checked, still gets a kill. Looking for a little bit of help, and Silence strikes at just the right time to get one of his own. There's so many things that 2G have to clear. Every single thing has to be considered. And that's going to be time. That's the big one. LZ's left in 1v2. First threat dealt with. Manages to get 1, but cannot connect. Furia get to 9.
The more and more they're going to get stalled away because they don't have the luxury of a lurk.
The Thorns will pop. The ult has not been used yet, but they're stuck on the other side. Paul's on a solo mission, him against the world, and so far it's working.
The Nightfall is so far away from the rest of the team. And here it comes.
I believe 3 were not tagged by that ult, so they're still gonna have primary weapons to get their way through. Paula pushes out Heat with the shorty at a distance. It's not gonna be enough. Arango's left in a 1v3. Make that 2. Head spotted, he's gonna get it down to 1, and Prize settles. Remember, this is where Furia stalled out a couple of rounds ago. This time, a little bit more aggressive from the defensive paranoia.
Spike?
Spike's playing on the other side of the wall. Still concealed, still getting the kill.
I'll find you.
Prize getting pushed off this early line. They scale up mid. They're going to try to hunt him down, and they will succeed. Mid lost ahead of the smoke. At first, so swings through, but gobera will cover. Still an advantage for 2G, albeit slight.
One enemy
An
remaining.
arrow margin as gobera plays just right. Pixel perfect. 10 seconds left. Late on the map, a map pick that they need to secure, one that they brought into the fold. What they thought was their home ground in 2G.
Here it comes.
Waiting for the wits to be lit. The Nightfall will be popped. Hall of Falls. Traded back by Prize, though.
No one else is in. They're all
No.
stuck behind the wall.
Suspicions that Prize might be in there. The gun barrel gives him away. Prize settles the shots, but is traded right back. They don't have anything coming in from A main, so once again, they're going to try to funnel their way through mid, and they're going to succeed. 13 seconds left. Silence is the final boss. Can he hold them back? As the
No!
clock ticks away, Tui's gets 3. The pick goes down. Trying to avoid OT. Spam not connecting. It's all onto Spike in a 1v2. The youngster thrust in a position to be the hero. That is formidable on the other side. Spike gets cleared. We're going to OT. He will try to delay with the spit spike. What in the world? Finding altitude where it shouldn't be. Getting out onto the side and getting his 1 kill, but the rest of Furia holds the line. The question is, will it be a warm greeting? He's not ready for it. And that's a spike.
Spike down A.
Tui's not over
One
swinging,
enemy
waiting for the
remaining.
fight to come to him. Still had a flash that late in the round, too. Kind of an awkward position
I mean,
here.
look at that wall.
And we both have seen they're playing right on the other side of this utility. They're playing right next to one another. Rotating across the middle of the map, laid into this, and there's nothing to cover it. 2G are in trouble. They've got to win the fights on the side, and they have to do it now. The chokehold on this map is tightening with every single moment. Heat gets LZ. Silence left in a 1v3. Make that 2. That was a massive window that's been gone. Gets his 1, and that's all it will be. Furia take map 1. The problem is, Furia really far up ahead of this.
Oh, yeah. Here's a flank.
Heat has to hold the line, and there's a lot of threat on the other side, but he gets his 1s and he punishes both.
What a monster.
Last player
Furia in
standing.
a position to steal the pistol. If I remember correctly, they were 2 and 8 in pistols. Heading into this, hold on. They know where he is, so he's got to stick it. Yeah, he's got to.
Oh, what?
There's not enough, is there?
I think it might continue to be a little bit of that.
Fast B.
Yeah. Furia going quick.
Comfort behind his utility, but once again,
The shock to kill.
yeah, the danger lies in the attack.
He's feeling pressured to find kills, and Spike is feeling the exact same thing. That is now Spike exposed, but he's back into the fight off the flash. That's gorgeous!
Spike with 4. Beautifully done. Tui's falls. gobera's stun should be coming up here pretty soon.
I like this, and a dink through the wall.
The flash will connect. Paul pushes forward anyway. Still manages to get a kill, but gobera has gone unchecked. Turns a flash, gets 3 on the round.
They know these players are backed up to spawn.
He's really far up.
Last player
He may have gotten more than he bargained for. Heat waiting on the other side of the trip. They have a decent idea of where it's coming from. It's another kill traded, sure.
2 members alive. There's a long wrap going around from the Cypher. No dice.
Who will attempt
One
it, and the
enemy
timing
remaining.
was perfect. LZ manages to clean him up anyway.
It's flanks on flanks.
Heat gets 3 on the round. Still left in 1v2. Silence on the tap, has to get that kill out. Silence, he's gonna try to hold it. He's gonna stick it the whole way, pulls off, gets the kill anyway.
And if you clear him, there's still going to be a player top mid. There's going to be an off peeking. You mark it.
Where's the stun? There it is. gobera's perfectly timed. Prize plays off of it beautifully, but Furious still. They drew a flash out from LZ as well.
What?
The stun connects onto 1.
One enemy
Mark it
remaining.
though. LZ's in.
Probability so low. The one benefit is this spike has been ticking for a little while here. Rango gets his 1. LZ's there on the swing. Sneaky little buggers. Might just collide. Never mind. Just finds his 1, but the stun connects. Very nicely done. It's just a peek. But are they doubling down? My goodness, they're doubling down.
Why not?
They're not relenting on the space. So that off will hit the ground. And they're still hell-bent on fighting for elbow here. I think Silence is concerned about a late mid-lurk.
Spike
Beautiful
down
smoke.
A.
No real way to make it out. That's a crispy shot.
It's a little late for this, guys.
Last player standing.
And now the op is out.
10 seconds left.
You got to get this kill if you want to get a shot, get the spike down very quickly, and that won't be the case. So 2G gets a 6. I got to tell you too, man, if you're going to run a Breach Neon on attack, I mean, sometimes it's for traps, a lot of times it's for gaining space. They have not done that.
No. Well,
that's the whole point of the comp.
oh no. We've got a camera in hand on the lurk. We're blinding up into the site. This is actually going Furia's way. Right when you don't like what they're doing, somehow they're making it work.
Yeah,
Okay.
Of course they are. And that's a stun. Yeah, concern for elbow as well. That's a flash, still only showing breach utility. 2E's has been completely concealed this whole time.
Enemy remaining.
Now, position given away. Yeah,
But it doesn't matter.
Yeah, try to get the kill, why not?
Okay.
There's danger on this mid peak. Oh, Prize gets away with murder.
And now it's a 3-stack leaning into B. Prize is still right here. Perfect angle for him.
How in the world are Fury going to pull this off?
And the rolling thunder to capitalize off of.
They swing at just the right time. Spike punishes the opponent's spawn as they try to hang on to the site. Spike tapping just once.
Last player standing.
Verso up in it, trying to find any free kill he can, and that's 2. It's easier said than done.
Oh, camera sees everything.
Now cleared out. A little bit of utility to provide some cover. There it is. Double dink to the back of the head. Nothing personal. 4v4 here on the site is now you see Fury try to flood their way through and funnel their way onto the site. But LG and Silence holding the line. Prize gets the last. I don't know that you'd be too off the mark. 2G take the site.
It's just really good coverage and teammate protection from 2G.
Neither controllers have any smokes right now to inject into the fold. There's Paranoia coming through. Prize's cover, you mentioned earlier. Not a moment too soon. Couple of rifles still in this. This is not secure for Furia. They're down in numbers. And LZ has a stinger. Yeah, they've gotten out onto the site. Yeah, they've taken a little bit of space, but they've got to win these fights. And
Furia gonna refight here.
there they are. No real option otherwise. They've got to win some of these, and they're not getting a single advantage, man.
I mean, look at Silence. He's just still going. Yeah, let's just wall hack. We know exactly where 2E's is. Now it's a 5. But don't plant the spike. Let's go hunt him down. Oh yeah, beautiful. let's ult him on the site. Yeah, sure. Why not? Okay, Breach is gonna run to B while everyone else just jump at him with knives out. B, 4 players defending the A site.
Right. Covering every single flank.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no way into the site.
I mean, just great awareness as well on the final player.
And so 2G will take us to a set. They will take us to map 3. And I will say, this is another instance in which they continue to succeed on Sunset. Look at Agent Select and see what both of these teams are going to be bringing into the fold. And are any surprises from you?
Favoring 2G in the course of the series.
That is quite bad.
And it continues.
Yeah.
As Silence on the Jet finds the first. Gucci did there.
Thank you. Look at all of the defense utility out of B. You're not getting out onto that site. Relieved from there if they do end up making it onto A, which is much easier said than done. Well,
Well, it might be just that easy.
lo and behold,
Spike planted.
the deadlock arrives, the net will connect. Gotta be fast at this, but hell is covered. That's a 4K for 2G. Oh boy. All right, well, 2G accelerating towards A. Flashback site, 2E's again. Yeah, alarm bot got cleared instantly. gobera should know where some of the threat
30
lies.
seconds left.
Prize's spot here is huge with the Stinger. Taking the timing on the reload, but Furia wait for it.
Planted.
Spike a 1v5. Couple of members weak. A triple face will get Furia on the board.
2E's could actually ult backside into this at the end of the duration.
He would be ahead of the play.
What is happening?
Silence has gotten through. That one trip is still up.
Spike down B.
Ult into market from the Omen.
Silence is in trouble. Danger here. There's a lot of flood waiting on the other side of spawn. Paul is able to get an opener.
And that trip, it got the kill for Heat.
Yeah, it
Tagged to
never
the
got
wall.
cleared. Silence back sight. LZ with them. Spike not in hand. And Furia will get another round.
Deadlock wall just went down in B main. Here goes 2G.
Sound sensors are not going to be a factor anymore. Very well done from spawn. There's just not enough to fight back with here.
Orongo on site though. With that kill from 2E's, Orongo could do everything. First one goes his way.
And he answered the call. There's still more to be done. A stun will help. The ult off the mark, but the Phantom is not. gobera trades it back. A 1v1. Tucks back sight. 2E's is there. And gobera delivers.
Really struggling to find value with those.
And I mean, Wyatt mentioned it on the desk, and it still continues to be a problem that rears its ugly head. Now they can push out, and yes, some of the Sentinel utility will help, but they don't have the guns to fight back.
Yeah, great. We got some chip damage. We see that where they are. We get some shock damage, but 0 kills.
And he has not been pushed off this line. He sees the lockdown. He knows there's at least one here.
Dangerous.
Presumably more. How far out will he peek? He connects onto Spike.
But here goes Silence. Look at Silence!
Is all the way into market already. I don't think gobera was spotted though, but process of elimination.
He's got a feeling.
gobera punishes. The spam into the smoke was his demise. And again, they know where gobera is. They have to flush him out of there. They cannot leave him on its own. And they succeed. LZ left in a 1v3. That's 1 kill found. The high-low, they both drop. LZ can pull this off. He's just got to be a nuisance. He's got to be the rat to stop the defuse, and that's exactly what he does. Been thrown out. A, the deep smoke. How much can Paula find here?
Good bait.
That's very well done. Only one found. But the flash connects, and that'll buy a little bit of time here. 40 seconds left on the round, but Prize might open this up on his own. Aranda used his ult.
Disgusting.
Adverso getting to the collat. Still 2 more to find, though. Into Adverso.
But he's worried about his back. He doesn't know where gobera is.
He's got it down to 1v1. The dart for gobera to settle. He has won multiple clutches. That's 3 in a row. With the net in hand, LZ in a position to get punished.
This is so strange, though. Fury are into the site, and 2G are kind of off sides. It doesn't really matter as Silence wins these fights.
No, this has been beautifully played from 2G.
And Prize is re-wrapping into market now.
Silence is going to be able to swing ahead of this a little bit more. Adverso there. A 3v2. 2E's and Adverso looking to try to salvage might be too strong of a word, but try to get another round before closing out the half. Prize waiting.
One enemy
On the swing, it's telegraphed. There's the dash. Paul is there to punish. LZ hangs on to his. Waits for the challenge. Deals a little bit of damage, not enough to secure the kill. That shock hurt. By the way, that shock hurt a lot.
Spike down B.
2E's is so weak. It's all. I mean, Paul has got
Paula with
5
3.
HP.
Yeah, but he still found 3 kills. That might be enough. 4. Wait, gobera's alive.
And Paula has 5 HP. And gobera's there on the other side. And the spike has been picked up. And it's another clutch for 2G. There's the ultimate. Yeah.
Hey, this guy can't reload. Pop on him.
He doesn't really have any help either. There it was. He found it. Gave it to you. It was a little delayed. But you got what you wanted. You got what you bargained for.
No way, Prize is getting 1 for 1.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, I didn't even think he was going to get it off. 2E's waiting on the other side. 2G don't really have a ton here. What are they just... Yeah, I guess they're just playing for exits. That will...
Yeah, they're playing for the early exit, Doug.
It was Furious exit.
Yeah.
off the stage.
Yep. Series is over. 2G take it.